I read that you can't metho on polycarbonate. I'm using spectacle cleaner that they recommend. But I don't know. The nearest colour I could find called Kona Brown. Turns out it was Rust-Oleum. Bit of yellow paint stuck in there and I can't get it out. I might try and scrape it off with the razor. I tried it the other day on a scrap piece and it didn't seem to hurt it. It's, if that can't get scratches out, then you have to have it machine polished. But the optical people said you can't polish glasses because then your focus, your vision would be different. That sort of says to me that you can get it polished and it doesn't matter on a windscreen if your vision's changed. Oops. Well, here we go. For a penny and for a pound, making that little difference. I'm starting to wonder if it's not on the wrong side. Some of it's on that side. The foam is there so you can actually see because the scratches are white. They're hidden on the paint background. How's it look now? I'll let that dry while I go and get a razor. These things are useless. Got about 3 different types and they're all hopeless. I think it's actually eaten into the poly because the paint says it bonds with plastic, so it's bonded. Everywhere. There. Never mind putting it on the cloth or whatever. Just pour it on. I think to fill the scratches like some of that stuff you can buy, like the $30 pen, and throw it away after one use, and you have to do it right. I read somewhere somebody says you have to apply it with a match out of a book of matches, a cardboard type, and then wipe it off with a paper towel before it gets hard. So here we go, pour it in, there, anywhere I like. I don't think there's any help. All we can do is mount it, presume that you can't see, at the angle of 30 degrees above horizontal. Now I'm going to put the straps on with the little screws again. And don't forget to grease. If you do, you'll have corrosion and you won't be able to get the screws out and they'll break, and then you'll have to break everything else and have big trouble. Not to mention ugliness. Yeah, that's right, drop it on the window. Grease on the window. That's a cute little mistake, isn't it? If these weren't stainless steel, I could use a magnetic screwdriver. But then they wouldn't stay pretty. You have to line up your slots either vertically or horizontally. Otherwise it looks cheap. Amateurish. Even more so than now. I need a little bit of putty in the frames corners, and I've never tried this before with this sort of stuff. I'm going to try and put a little bit of the paint before I put the hardener in. Kona Brown. It's actually got a bit of red in it. So I put a little tiny bit in there. I've still got a new full tin of this. Who cares? Very reluctant to colour. would you believe it's gone grey? Does that mean it's halfway there or what? Give it a bit more. 90% paint. Not there yet. This might teach me how to thin it down actually. Gone as far with the paint as I want to. I'll just put the correct amount of hardener in there. Can't see in the shade. Should have mixed this first to mix properly. I do hope it doesn't explode. I think that's mixed enough. Yeah, we mixed it. It's probably going hard now. Not yet. How am I going to get it off without scratching the anodised stuff with a razor blade before it gets too hard? Look at this big place down here that it's filling. I think it's going off already. These two, it's as hard as a rock nearly. Not bad. Side's alright. That's how much time you get, you know. Oh jeez, I forgot the holes. Screw holes. I just have to get a big rear vision mirror. Put it over the top of this. That looks a bit ugly. Now to begin assembling the screen ready for mounting. Some of these original bent anchor screw things. I've made a couple of longer ones, so I've got some stainless steel all thread, 316 Whitworth, and I'm going to put these outside nuts. I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on them. Don't want them falling off. 243. Should be blue. Got to cut the end off that. Looks very much like it. Medium strength, can be undone. So I cut in here the smallest hole I could, because the last bottle lasted me 20 something years, so maybe this can last even longer. Very much. Small tools, small jobs. Stick shouldn't be here. Tight. Another one of these Nicholson stupid things that don't work properly. Stupid things. Awkward. Corner ones are the most, have to reach the furthest. Now I have to get that through. Have to go to plan B. I hope the Loctite takes a while to get hard because they won't come through. I'm pretty sure the man said they put them in and then bend them. I got them out alright. However, I'll have to put it through from the inside and put the nut on, and this is getting more and more ugly. So there's another little lesson. Let me see. Won't unlock. Stupid thing. this on YouTube and they can feel sorry for me and give me a new set of good ones. Somewhere around that angle. Stupid thing. They'll be ashamed of himself. Yes, I was about to hang it up and, put it on, and I remembered I had to clean up these putty spots. I go with the knife, but you've got to be so careful. That I finished off with the applicator, plasticky. Catch it before it gets too hard. It works well. Those cracks are still there, will fill up with dirt. You can even use your fingernails. Anyway, all those bolts are in place. I'll now see, will they go in the holes in the right place? Oops. I just looked in the viewfinder and I thought, where did they come from? That's pointing down, that's why. Sorry. You didn't want to see them, did you? I'll have to put it back a bit further to get the hole's width. So, I'll leave it running and I'll climb up and see how it goes. Middle hole. That's one end. That is that's too tight. Goes loose. Now I'm not sure. It's too tight as well. So, lucky, don't scratch the paint too much. Let's see if this helps. I fixed a leak on the compressor before, so instead of every 5 minutes it now only starts every half an hour or more. I do know that hole is for that one. It's a bit hard now, I can't see through the reflection much. Out of school time for the kids. Yeah, I can put a nut on somewhere. not going to work. I'll have to make long ones. So there it is. It's not quite pulled down on the right, on our right, which is the port side, and I don't know if I can get a piece of wood in there or not. I've got a large washer in there at the moment, and it's raining now, so I'm going by. I'm not yet happy with that. Firstly, I've got to take it all off because only the two long bolts I made are long enough. And secondly, there's a hump on the port side. I'm going to try and bend it while it's in place. It's straight. This is bent. It needs to bend in here. No. I'm going to take it off anyway, so when I get it down I'll try and make that equal to this, because that's more vertical. It's better now, and I've only got to pull down this corner, which is very hard, so I'm going to put support under there. The hole is too far from the edge.